People remember for like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment justice for Donna Lee Donaldson. The people are saying that they don't believe that it is coincidence that the sideman who was the individual who had the connections to the two drivers. The first driver who took the car to the coach to the car wash, and the second driver who took the coach to get reupholstered is now deceased. Some people are saying I couldn't coincidence. Was Noel involved? Some are saying Noel has been involved in crime for years. Maybe couldn't hear what I want. Look and listen.
Donna Lee, and condolence to the whole family of that young lady. When I went to Jamaica, I get to learn a lot. I learned a lot about that little girl and the policeman there. Me find out more details about the policeman. The policeman there is a dangerous brother when it comes. It's not, as I say, it's not the first time the policeman body. His regular habit and is connected to a lot of people. That policeman is connected to a lot of law enforcement, connected to a lot of government officials. It's not the first that policeman is murdered. You understand? I'm regular habit when do murdering people.
No, it could be coincidence. It could not be. Some reason though. What we notice is that the defense is trying their best to create some sense of reasonable doubt. Trying to bring information to the jurors to say, what you know, this not sound like a crime that Maitland alone could have done. Or it seems as if when we hear witnesses speak of what took place, Maitland was there with other people. Some say the baby mother did it. She gone for him. Some say me did it with some other individuals. We don't know them there. The sideman did it. We say him now deceased. These are what we all are hearing. These are the allegations and speculations. Now, the second driver said him never touched nothing. Nothing at all. Does that sound like a sideman that do it? Him and Maitland. Now, him sound like, with all of the information what the drivers have given, the actual man will help him put the coach in the truck them. He would also have some interesting things to say. As I said, he's alleged that he's deceased. That is why the prosecution does not have him there as a witness. But tell me what you think. Do you believe that? I believe what some are speculating, that maybe on his road to cover up this entire crime, Maitland was also tying up loose ends. Some people believe, say, when Maitland tell the driver, say, if you link up again, it wouldn't have been a good scenario for the driver to have. They meet up with Maitland. And because law enforcement get involved and the driver decides they don't have nothing to do with Maitland and this situation, they decide say, you know what, you want to leave everything alone. But do you think that Maitland was tying up loose ends, as they would say? Some say one of the reasons why Maitland, or Noel Maitland, feel like say him could have get away with the murder of Donna Lee Donaldson is because him allegedly, based on people's speculation, has done things like this before. We don't know. At the moment, he's not on trial for any other crimes. Only the death, the disappearance, and the prevention of lawful burial of Donna Lee Donaldson. Now, the prosecution said them have even stronger witnesses. One of the people, them do, is continue to send support to Miss Lug. Continue to call for justice. You see, the thing is, this was one of those cases. Based on all them things we are here now, two police team and, you know, all them things there. If this wasn't a case, maybe where it was such, as they would call it, high profile, who knows what would have gone? But because it's a high profile case, because Donna Lee man decided she want justice, she had to even the media, people are paying more attention to what is taking place. With all of what going on in Jamaican Island, it would be easy if this wasn't a high profile case of people that even hear what going on. Not necessarily not caring, but not hearing, because so much other things are going on. Of course people care, but everything will take place. But awareness is also something else. People might care but not be aware. But because this is a high profile case and the people must call for justice, most people believe that justice will be served. Most people believe that no matter which attorneys, I could have PJ himself and KD Knight them, along with Tom Tavares them, and all of the political lawyers where you know I represent Maitland, Noel Maitland, they must say that still get found guilty. Yeah, they must say that still guilty. Not guilty based on the things them way, based on the evidence that is being presented against him, based on how that will be interpreted by a jury. Any jury here in Wagwan, I gotta say yes, other individuals were involved in it, but a you police catch. And the fact that you were also what we consider the common law husband of the victim, a member of law enforcement, and you, even though the investing officer same cooperate, but cooperate to what extent? If the additional charge that was brought against Noel was that he was preventing lawful burial, so how him cooperate? That was just a statement where the defense probably wanted the jury to hear, or a statement where, you know, them feel like would have probably make the jury look upon it a different way, like, oh, maybe him not try to help. How? When the other charge is preventing lawful burial. Or you are preventing lawful burial by not telling law enforcement where the body is. How you cooperate? What type of cooperation? Cooperate how? Well, them say, they make a request for 2 vehicles, theme vehicle, and him be a mother car. And him cooperate to that. You know it also show? Either she fly out of the island from them time there, or he may have access to the 2 car them. He may have access to the 2 car them. Them never say him bring in one or she bring in one. Them say him cooperate. It wasn't a request made to her. It was a request made to him. To bring him car come and fear car come. Them never ask she, but a fear car. So him get it for bring or give them. He may have access to it. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. The next video we're going to talk about what people are saying, them believe happen, the body itself. And if, remember, the fact that one of the charges being brought against him is preventing lawful burial, prosecution will be bringing witnesses and evidence to also show that, because that is one of the charges being brought against him. So they're going to show you how them believe say he prevented lawful burial. So of course we're going to talk about that. Now if you're new to the channel, pass through, click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded before you right here upon the platform. As we say, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now of course, until we reason again, my sentiments for you and yours is going to live, love, and prosper, and also for to stay tuned.